Hello everybody, today we are going to do one tag in which I will be showing you the uses of gel medium. This is the tag. You must have already seen the picture of this. In this I have used maximum gel medium. Now this time I am using Itsy Bitsy gel medium. I will show you the uses of gel medium. You can use any brand of gel medium. Gel medium is actually used for sticking the pages, or maybe giving gel medium as a layer down to the colors. It gives more depth to the colors. The colors stay nice with the gel medium. So what we are going to do early is first take the gel medium. This is Itsy Bitsy gel medium. Apply it with a brush on a card. I am using Irish paper, thick Irish paper, 220 GSM, 230 GSM, 220 GSM. Now you have to be a little fast with the gel medium as it dries very quickly. Then I am taking my magical colors. These are Lindy's powder colors. So I am taking the orange shade and going to sprinkle very little. You just have to sprinkle very little over the paper, and again you have to take the gel medium and spread it. As soon as you start spreading the gel medium, you will see the color spreading everywhere. Now you have to blend this color properly. We'll make it little darker. So now this dries very fast. So see, now if I keep on spreading like this, it also the color comes back on my brush. So you have to be careful and don't keep on doing over and over it again and again. Now supposing this is the color with the orange, then I'll take some other color and blend it with this color to make it little darker. So I want my background to be little orangish red. So I'll take now little color on my mat. This is the craft mat that I'm using down, and then take little bit of the gel medium. On the craft mat, and then mix it here, and wherever I want it little more darker, I will just go over there and blend the rest of it. Now at some places I want little darker, and at some places I don't want it to be very dark, so I'm just leaving it like this only. So with very little of magical colors, you can color the full tag. You can take any size of tag, depends on your stamp that you're going to use for the flowers. Now this is the background that I've created, and it has to be little rough like this. Now I'll leave it for drying. Meanwhile, I have to take two another pieces of Irish paper and then color those with one with the red gel medium and one with the green gel medium. So see, I have colored this with the reddish tone and this with absolute red tone. And then you have to, after applying gel medium like this, the same way that we have applied. See, I'll show you the samples which I have done. This I have done with green. This is again an Irish paper, and I have applied green to this. This I can use for my leaves and for my stem. And this, on which I have already stamped, on this paper I have first applied red and orange, and then I have stamped with the archival. Now what you have to do is, after stamping it with the archival, any stamp you can take which has a big flower and which gives you a very nice outline. Now you have to fussy cut this, and you have to fussy cut the leaves, and you have to make 2 stems out of this, 2 or 3 stems as you wish, to create the tag. See, like this. Now in this I have used 3 flowers and 3 stems. So I will first cut the flower, stamp the flowers and cut it, and then the stems. Now I have already done this to save the video. I have already cut one and kept it ready, and these are hand cut leaves that I have kept ready. Now I will cut one stem and show you how to stick it on the tag. Just cut a thin stem like this. Now if you see, the gel medium always shines, keeps shining. So it is of course dried, and it will just keep shining. You have to just touch and see whether it has dried or no. It dries very fast, and on this it's already given for what all purpose it is to be used. When mixed with acrylic paint, can alter its texture, paint flow, etc. So when you mix your acrylic paint with the gel medium, the consistency when you mix it and then apply it is better. Then great for exceeding color volume and adding body to thinner paints, right? And retains peaks, brush strokes, and helps to create dimensions in your projects. So when we are going to layer this, it will give you some dimension. And of course it is transparent and can be used with archival inks, and you can also use pigment pens, Pitt pens on it, color it with any medium. It's a very nice product, gel medium. Always like to use gel medium. So now on this I will be sticking this over here. But before that, what you have to do with this is, I have to give some texture and some stamping on this. So now I will add some texture to this. Now we will do some stamping. I have taken archival ink, plum color, and stencil with my sponge. You can take any color. I am making it very light. Yes, see, can you see this stamping? Okay, now I'm going to do some texture. So I can take this, I'm taking the script and then take the texture paste. Just do it in some places. Now let this dry. Meanwhile, I have cut the stem and the leaves. So till then we will do the shading and coloring of the flower. So for that I am going to use my pigment pen. You can use Sharpie pigment pen, or this is Signo Uniball pigment pen. It has some fluid in that, and just give a outline in some places where you feel that some big outlines, just to highlight the flower. Like this. Not necessary to go over all of them. This is very quick also to do, and it highlights the whole flower. So in this tag we have used maximum gel medium for the background, for making the flowers, leaves, stem. So you can see how gel medium mixes the colors, and it dries also very fast. It gives a glossy look. See this, so nice it looks. Again, for the stems you can give a little outline and highlight it a little bit. And keep this ready till that dries. Yeah, now only the thing is with the tag, when you are applying gel medium, try to dry it without the dryer, because it makes the tag more and more sticky then. So try not to use the tag. Now these are my hand cut leaves, that is I am keeping them ready so that if I have to use them somewhere in my background. So in this way you can make lot of envelopes also. Like this. I'll just check if my background is ready. It is little bit still wet. Now after I have colored everything and kept this ready, I will stick again all this with the gel medium. So I will apply gel medium behind the flowers which I have fussy cut. Apply it through roughly everywhere. Then let this stem go below the flower a little bit. And then press it with the hand. I am sticking another flower besides it. Take another flower. and then this one leaf I'm going to stick because there's no place in the tag. So I'm just putting one leaf. It again depends on the size of your tag also. This is just to show you how the gel medium works with the colors. Gel medium as a sticking medium, and then it gives a shine to the project. It gives a glossy look. Now all the excess I will cut it. It dries very fast. Now I will take my Pitt pens. You can do the shading with your any kind of sketch pens, watercolor sketch pens. So I am going to just give little depth to it and then smudge it with your hand. This is just to give an outline to your project and gives a shadow below your sticking this flowers. You can use zig pens or any kind of those pens with which you can give the shading. Also you can do with your watercoloring brush or something. So always when you're sticking something, you have to give a little bit of shading so that it merges with the background. See, like this. And with your white you can highlight at some places, but sometimes this white doesn't work. Maybe the Sharpie pens work on such places. I have this Uniball pens, you know, which I got from USA, which also work good. Yeah, I am happy. Only at some places, just to highlight it little bit. Not necessary to give it everywhere. Yeah, this works good. If you don't want to give white also, it's okay. Like this. Somewhere if you have to give a little more black for your outline, you can also do that. Now I'm going to give the tone effect of it. Okay, now you can also do the background stamping little bit. So I'm using one background stamp which has some leaves, and I'm going to take the library green color and then just stems. I want some stems to pop out with the leaves. So it has to be not very light and not very dark, and only at some places. half of it is out and half of it is inside. Yes, my this is really gone bad. I have to throw it today only. Yeah, that's it, not much. So or even the archivals work very well with the gel medium. You can do some stamping, you can put some wordings also. So this is what I have done earlier, and now this is what we did now with the work video. Thanks for watching. Bye bye. Wait for another videos to come up.